What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're going to be jumping into a free Reanimator deck once more. I know it looks very similar to the other one. We are playing Titanoth Rex once more and Carrion Grub, the wombo combo from Golgari that is smacking folks around for absolutely free ski. But this time, instead of just going into Golgari and keeping it simple, sweet, and to the point, we're going to throw a little Jund action in there, throw in an Unleash Fury, Terror of the Peaks. We're going to rearrange where our rare wild cards were at into the Lovestruck Beast and our mythic into the Terror of the Peaks. So this deck has a little bit more punch potential and less of a slow, rolling potential. Anyways, if you haven't seen the Golgari free Reanimator awesome sauce deck yet, highly recommend you hop over and check that one out. We did it just last week. It was a killer deck, especially if you're a budgety player who's looking for some high power creatures, some good smashing action, and a deck that can actually climb you up. Go check that one out. This one though works just as well, and if you have the three colors, you don't even need the lands as much in this deck as you would a general deck, as a lot of this deck is reanimation with Cauldron's Gift, with Back for More, and well, you have the mana base, right? You just need green and black mana and sort of splash for that. So it's not so much Jund as Golgari splash red, but we'll call it Jund for the sake of being correct, right? Anyways, just like with our last deck, we have some early game removal in the Heartless and the Bloodchiefs. They're just so cheap, they're so efficient, it's hard to say no to them, really. We have Mire Triton to help mill us, to help keep us alive, and to give us a 2/1 Death Toucher. So honestly, three things there that we're getting from a 2-mana creature. That's insanely good. It's only an uncommon. You should have this card if you're playing Reanimator decks, if you're playing zombie decks, if you're playing any decks basically that have black creatures in it. It's fantastic choice. Unleash Fury. This is a card that, again, I think people are kind of sleeping on it. It's 2 mana, it's instant speed, and it's so not played. But it does an effect sort of like Embercleave. I'm not going to say if it's a full-blown Embercleave. You don't get the double strike and the trample and all that, but you do get the double damage output that Embercleave sort of entails, right? So not only that, on top of Terror of the Peaks, Unleash Fury can give you some one-kill turns, right? You get down a Godzilla or a Titanoth Rex, however you want to say it. You unleash Fury on it, you already have a Terror of the Peaks down, and boom, you're dealing 22 points of damage to your opponent's face, and that's not even talking about your Terror of the Peaks swing in, so that's 27 points of damage, right? It's insane. Now, this isn't a fling deck, because I didn't want to go over the top, like I wanted to make it realistic and tell people, hey, this is something you can play, but Unleash Fury, I know you're saying, Chance, it's going to be a rare situation where you get down Terror, and you get down Titanoth Rex, and then you use Unleash. That's not the main reason you're doing it, folks. You have Carrion Grub, this 4-mana card that can get to the same size as your Titanoth Rex, okay? So you can get an 11 of 5 down for 4 mana. It's insane already. Then you can Unleash Fury, and now you have a 22/5 creature. Well, guess what? One of the main ways of getting your Titanoth Rex isn't just milling yourself, it's cycling this card. And whenever you cycle this card, it puts a trample counter on target creatures, and that's right, you put it on the Carrion Grub, now you have a 22/5 creature with trample. That's pretty good. You do it on Godzilla, you got a 22/11 creature with trample. You do it on Terror of the Peaks, you have a 10 damage creature, still pretty good, has flying, right? So Unleash Fury isn't just one of those cards that you're waiting for the perfect moment to use it and it's going to be beautiful. No, this card smacks almost every time you use it in the deck, and if Carrion Grub hits Terror of the Peaks, you're still making a 10 damage creature, which is taking your opponent from 20 to 10. You're literally taking out half of their life in one swing in, thanks to one simple little spell, right? So Unleash Fury, I think, is really slept on. I don't think you should do any more than 2 copies. You don't want to be seeing this if you don't have the big creatures to use it on, right? Anyways, that's my little soapbox for the day. Elysian Caryatid, gonna help you cast down your Titanoth Rex if you need to hard cast it. Gonna help you cast down your Terror and everything else basically in the deck. Now, we did think about going for the Tangled Florahedron. In the end, I like the Caryatid better because it does help you with the Terror, whereas the Florahedron, it only gives you green mana, right? Garruk's Uprising. This is a really good one because you have the Carrion Grub that's going to be getting big. You have the Terror, you have the Godzilla, so you have tons of stuff that's over 4 power that will allow you to draw. And this gives you trample to things like Lovestruck that don't already have it, or your Carrion Grub that may not have gotten the trample counter from your Rex, right? Or even your Terror of the Peaks. Khalni Ambush, just like last time, great removal. It's also acting as a land. Llanowar Visionary. 3 mana, comes down, draws you a card. It has 2 health, it has 2 attack. It's not fantastic, but it does allow you to ramp into the other awesome stuff, right? So for it to be a 3 mana card, drawing you a card, being a body, and allowing you to ramp, it's 3-prong. It's kind of like Mire Triton. It's just really good value. Now, I said we had rearranged where our rares were. Lovestruck Beast is a fantastic rare, and you can see because it's been played since it came out pretty much, right? 3 mana for a 5/5 creature, insane. 3 mana for a 5/5 creature that you can also use in your 1 mana drop slot for a 1/1 creature is actually kind of busted, right? So this can be a turn 1 play and then turn around and also be your turn 3 play, which means if you see this in your starter hand, it's pretty much an instant keep, right? Solid play off the bat. It works well with Terror. It works well with Carrion Grub. And if you're cycling your T-Rex, you got something to put You got something to put the trample counter on, right? Next up, we got Carrion Grub, the heart and soul and back and bones of this deck, right? The whole reason we play it. 4 mana, Carrion Grub gets +X, +0, where X is the greatest power among creatures in your graveyard. When Carrion Grub enters the battlefield, mill 4 cards. Obviously, you're trying to mill your T-Rex over here and then hit an 11/5 for 4 mana. That's just, you know, good situation, good math, right? Outside of that, you have other things that end up happening with the deck and yada yada yada, which is why we have Terror of the Peaks, right? So Terror of the Peaks can either enter from you hard casting it, or you have Cauldron's Gift or back for more, you know, all these crazy ways to get it back. But the cool thing is, generally with Terror of the Peaks, if you're looking to, you know, hit a big damage number, you have to get down a Fiery Emancipation, or you got to get down a Beanstalk Giant, right? Sink in 7 mana or 9 mana. It's a lot. But now with Carrion Grub, you can deal, you know, 11 damage for 4 mana, and that's just insanely good math. Not to mention the fact that we have cards like Back for More, 6 mana instant speed. I know it sounds a little expensive, but again, we have the Llanowar. We have the Elysian. We're going to be cycling the T-Rex so we can find our lands more often. We'll get there, okay? Anyways, instant speed. Return target creature from your battlefield, from your graveyard, to the battlefield. When you do, it fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. This is fantastic for getting back your T-Rex or your Terror of the Peaks, right? Instant speed, that is so crucial. Why? Because Rogues is so powerful right now. You need instant speed spells because you need to wait for the exact moment that they tap out, that they go to play their Rogues, because that's going to be the only chance that you get to get this down. However, unlike most reanimate spells where it's like, okay, I reanimated it and now it needs to live, this card gives you an immediate effect. Enter the battlefield, fight something. So enter the battlefield, remove something. You're not just going to immediately lose it. And if you're reanimating a Terror of the Peaks, they're going to have to pay 3 life to destroy it. So yes, essentially if they remove it, you are paying 6 mana to remove something and cost them 3 life. That's a hell of a lot better than 6 mana and you've got nothing, right? So Back for More is actually some really good reanimation that's, again, really slept on and something your opponent won't be anticipating. And that's where you win the hardest as budgeted, is by, you know, having that ace up your sleeve. Cauldron's Gift, this helps you to mill, also gives you an additional counter on things and allows you to reanimate. T-Rex, as we've mentioned, is sort of the cycle for the Carrion Grub. If you hard cast it, you know, it's an 11/11 with trample. That's still really good. The lands, don't worry, they're not that tough actually. We have 6 swamps, 2 mountains, 7 forests, and then all free to play, all common lands. Don't you love to see that? There are no fable passages, there are no pathways, there are no temples or castles, or if you got commons, you got enough to play this with the lands. Now, if you have temples and triomes and fableds and all this, that, and the other, of course play it. It makes the deck more consistent, and that's what you're looking for ultimately in Magic, is a more consistent, more fun, more on base deck. Anyways, All that being said and out of the way, hope you enjoyed this long drawn out free-to-play intro. If you're enjoying the budgety decks, please be sure to let me know with a like down below, subscribing to the channel, hitting that bell icon so you can get new updates, reminding me that I should take cough drops before my videos because then my voice won't sound super raspy like this. No, that one's on me. Anyways, hop over to Twitch, toss a follow, y'all know the drill. Let's hop into some awesome magical magic. I didn't set that one up well. Handstead? Handstead. I like it. Yeah, we can get there with this, right? We can go Jungle Hollow, get to the Lovestruck Beast, Mire Triton sort of stuff. Wish we would have had some green untapped there, but that's alright. Milling ourselves some lands away. Might not be the worst thing. Cool beans. We are just going to get down both of these little 1/1 tokens. Because efficiency says. Bum, 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 bum. Edgewall Innkeeper followed by a Bone Crusher. Rimrock. Oh, they're just going for the card draw. Alright, so this may be sort of an aggro-y version. Ooh, we get a Heartless Act. Heartless Act is good, but it's a little awkward with our current mana pairings, but does allow us to take out their edge wall. Alright, well let's first swing all in. Because if they block, hey, you know, we just don't have to remove their edge wall. Hallelujah. We're going for the Lovestruck. If I can hit a land on the next turn, we can hit Heartless plus Garruk's or Heartless plus Lovestruck. Probably Heartless plus Garruk's, right? You don't want two over 4 power creatures down at the same time. Alright, and they get down to Lovestruck. This is fine because we're going to remove their edge wall, so their Lovestruck won't actually be able to attack. They have 1 mana, that could be a Rimrock Knight, right? It is, and they don't even go... they don't even try to be stealthy about it. They're just like, here you go. 5 damage. Please and thank you. Bloodchief is really good for us. It allows us to do this. And this. Cauldron's Gift, nice. Alright, so we can send in that and this. And we have another Lovestruck Beast, so we don't mind if they block their Lovestruck Beast. Our Lovestruck Beast. Still getting in 2 damage, and we have 2 1/1s to block their Rimrock. Now, we do need another land some point, so that way I can use Cauldrons and, you know, just in general to gain mana. We'll see, though. Opponent has Rimrock, and then that would leave them with 3 mana. I mean, we can assume... Okay. I was gonna say, we could assume they're playing Bone Crusher somewhere in there, but, you know, Questing Beast is pretty good, too. So we'll Heartless Act that one for sure come our turn. And they're not even going to swing in with Rimrock Knight. This is, nah, I'm good. Alright, we can also cycle our Godzilla. Hello. Oh, nope, just one of you. Just one of you. Get in for 3. This will put them down to 9. We'll wait till, you know, their turn to cycle Godzilla. May tempt them to not play such big creatures. Maybe they just play down their other Rimrocks. But we really need to find a land. It is dire. Rimrock. Rimrock. Hey, the plan worked. We scared them. Question is now, are they going to swing in with their available Rimrock? We do block if they do, by the way. Probably not, because if they have something like Embercleave, I was about to say, it's more beneficial for them to save it. So let's cycle. I mean, you all already have Trample anyway, so it doesn't really matter. There's the land we wanted. There's another land to complement it. So we can Cauldron's Gift. Get back the big old T-Rex. There's another one for us. Another one for our worries. I like it. Do we get all in? Do we get all up in there? I think so. They're down to 5. If they have Embercleave, 8, 11. Okay. So they have Embercleave, they have 11 points of damage here. Nope. Hansed it. They're surrendering. We got him. Chef buddy. Hey. Any person that'll cook food for me is automatically a buddy, you know what I mean? Takes a friend, takes a true friend to cook you food. This feels like a keep. It's a little risky. It's a little risky for the biscuit, but we'll get there. Sorry, I am currently on my phone. I know, it's poor etiquette, poor manners, poor content creation. I don't know what to say, but sometimes you gotta deal with real life stuff, and everyone can understand that I'm a human being, and as such, I got real life shit to deal with, right? So, Bloodchief Thirst and Mire Triton's what's getting milled out there. We can safely assume our cooking friend here is playing some Dimir rogues. They're gonna be cooking us up some counter spells, some removal, some millage. I gotta say, while I do enjoy serving that myself, I'm not a big fan of eating it, you know? Not a big fan of eating it. But that's kind of how I am with, like, most food, right? I can cook up some I was gonna say nasty dishes, but I was meaning it in a good way. But I understand that when you say nasty in food, it doesn't sound good. So I can cook up some nice food, right? But I don't want to eat it. And that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. It's like, I don't want to eat whatever this Dimir Rogues deck is serving for me. No, thank you. Can I have a refund, please? It's like when you agree to go out to lunch with people you don't really know, and then they pick the place, and you're like, oh, you sure? You sure that's, you know, there's some other places. That seems a little curious to me, but they probably think that we're a different kind of deck than what we actually are. You know, they're probably thinking we're adventurers, and they're like, oh, I gotta be worried about the Embercleave or something like that. Well, hell, we're playing green-black. They're not worried about Embercleave yet. What the hell are you afraid of? What in the hell are you afraid of, then? I want to get the ramp. I want to get the ramp. I want to get the card draw. If I can, I want it. Bum, bum, bum. Do they let it slide, though? Are we getting our appetizer off before the main course? Cling to dust? You know, I don't really understand that. Cling to dust on a card that's not oftentimes brought back. And when you're playing a rogues deck, so you're trying to get your opponent's stuff out. I mean, I guess they really wanted the card draw, right? Maybe that's it. Agonizing. Don't take my back. No, my terror. Wait, it goes into the graveyard? Oh, well, sure, then take terror. We don't currently have the mana appropriate to cast terror, so yeah. Yes, very nice. We are going to cycle Godzilla here. Nighthawk. I'm not surprised. That trample counter there. Cauldron's Gift. Hey, 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 baby. Oh, no. We could have milled some more cards there. Although I guess it's really only kind of helping them. Oh, well. But bam. Big T-Rex time. Big T-Rex time. Wait, what happened to our... They exiled it? Did they really? Oh, yeah, agonizing. Right, exile. Whoops. Whoopsie daisies. I was like, yeah, please exile my terror. Little did I know. That's alright. The back for more can actually take out their Nighthawk, so that's kind of interesting. But we know they have a trick up their sleeve. It's not so simple, you see. Not so simple. So what we'll do is swing in with the T-Rex, see if they just straight up block it. If so, we can use the back for more to bring it back for more. Oh god. I know, I heard the joke. I'm not sorry about it either, okay? That's instant speed. Oh my goodness, I'm such a lucky lad. Are they gonna cling to dust it? Are they gonna try it? You do that. You can see that I have the back for more, so what procs them? Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. This is like putting your pizza in the oven without any cheese on it. You can't voice crack. You can't serve a pizza without cheese. Now, yeah, I know there's a lot of people out there that would beg to differ. Trust me, I worked in a pizza joint before. There are plenty of people ordering cheeseless pizzas in the world, okay? I'm playing the Lovestruck in hopes that they counter it and spend their mana, right? That's what we're sort of going for there. It didn't happen, but a man can hope. A man can hope. I want to see what else they do, right? If they play down into the Thieves Guild or what? That's what we were looking for, yeah? That's what we were... Oh, baby. You messed up big time. They were trying to make sure they wouldn't die to non-lethal or to non-trample damage, but we got them in the end. Beautiful. So we're 2-0 with this deck. Go to jail. This is a Monopoly reference. It's got to be. I can't keep this. I would love to because, oh my goodness, but we can't. So one land hand. My goodness, what are you doing to me, game? There we go. All right, so we have to return 2. I mean, if I have to return 2, this is the combo, but Elysian is what actually allows us to get down the Carrion Grub. Maybe I'd do this, and then I hope for another land. I've hoped for worse stuff before. So Evolving Wilds, our opponent at least is playing a little bit budgety themselves. Hey, and we hit the land. Never didn't have it, right? Now we just need the Caryatid to live, and we can get this going. Azorius, all right. I see you out here doing what you do. 2 Godzillas in hand. That means Carrion Grub's got a low chance of hitting one when it lands. Another... Goodness gracious. Just leave Caryatid alone. You know, it's not done anything to you yet. Shepherd? You know, that seems like a weird time to return something like that, but whatever, to each their own. Alright, Caryatid, or Grub, hit me something good. What'd you hit me? Llanowar? I mean, at least it's a body. So, come back to our turn. We will cycle one of the Godzillas. We will Bloodchief's Thirst one of the walls. What is... I mean, I'm loving it. I'm loving what they have serving up here, but I am wondering what's actually going on. Alright, so we Bloodchiefs, take out one of these. I guess we can swing all in. And then we do this number, and this gives it trample and 11 points of damage, right? Bam, bam. Alright. They're down to 12 life. We actually have lethal on board come next turn if it can live. That's not too shabby. Oh, no, we don't. They get to gain life. Right. And they get another wall. All right. Well, you know, we coulda, woulda, shoulda, but it's okay. Shepherd of the Flock. They're planning on playing Shepherd of the Flock come next turn, though. Not this turn, right? Midnight Clock. They're still at 3 mana and a Banishing Light on the Grub. Oh, no love for a Grub. No love for a Grub. If we can hit a land here, we didn't. Awkward. Awkward. Alright, well, let's still get this down. On their turn, we'll probably cycle the Godzilla. Just so I can get some land draw. Hopefully, maybe. Here's the thing, if we can hit a land, we can hit back for more. If we can hit back for more, we can instant speed, bring back Godzilla, and, you know. Anyways, they are drawing tons of cards here. They got creatures to defend with. They are doing pretty well on life, too, thanks to all those freaking fracking births. Alright, show me what you got, Mr. Monopoly. Never mind, I changed my mind. Changed my mind. Don't show me. Don't show me. Cauldron's Gift. Ah, we're gonna need a land. Okay. Oh wait, we can still tap it? I mean, it can't block, but we can still tap it. So we can still use back for more instant speed, get back Godzilla. Alrighty then. I do like that. So we'll kick it back to him then, yeah? The beauty of back for more is the fact that you can use it at instant speed. Catch them with their pants down, so to speak. I'm assuming catching someone with their actual pants down is awkward. Yes. You have fallen for my trap card. Unless they have counter magic. You know, good old counter magic does throw a good old monkey wrench in my plans. Nope. It seems to have worked so far. Don't bounce it. Don't bounce it. We got the card draw. Fighting the wall. It's all going through. Now we devour the shepherd. And we have an Unleashed Fury, which means if they stay at 22 life, come untap, we have lethal. Oh no, they're gonna remove Godzilla. It's not gonna live. Oh, it does live. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, no way. No way. I'm just waiting for something to go wrong. I'm waiting for the bounce, you know, something. Oh, there it is. There it is. Well, that was unfortunate, but we saw it coming. Saw it coming. Oh, fuck me. I don't like you go to jail. I gotta say that now. I've had 2 almost lethals against you. You're breaking my heart. Don't go breaking my heart. Da, 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 da. So we're at 6 mana, which means we can use Cauldron's Gift. We still got another T-Rex over here we can get back. I guess we're not at the end of our days quite yet. But we're getting there, I tell you. And they keep on doing this shenanery. Yo, you're supposed to be going to the graveyard, not my hand. What are you doing? You silly geese. I don't think I need to pay the adamant here, do I? Actually, yeah. What am I talking about? Of course I want to. I want to hit a Terror of the Peaks. I want to hit that T-O-P. No? Alright, oh. I'll take a Godzilla. It does draw us a card still. Lovestruck. So we would have ended up using all of our mana there anyway, so yay. Yay, yay, yay. And Lovestruck come next turn will draw us a card, right? If I don't want to use... Well, no, we have all of our Godzilla, right? One... That's only 3. There has to be one more in the deck, right? Yeah, I don't appreciate you taking out my Godzilla here. It's not kind of you. But I will say I enjoy their deck. It's playing around some interesting elements, for sure. So we will block one of these because I don't want to go down to 10 health. Like, I'm getting a little nervous. Getting a little nervous. That's good. We can do that plus get down Lovestruck, so that's fantastic. This is instant? Oh, that's instant. That's good. That's really good. So as much as I would love to get down Llanowar to, you know, draw cards and whatnot, I don't think we can. I think we got to go for the ambush, right? The good old 1-2 puncheroo. And by that I mean block one of their 2/2s with our Lovestruck and then use the ambush to have it take out the bird. We'll lose the Lovestruck, but we'll be removing a lot of stuff. Or I could have the Lovestruck, you know, defend a 2/2, fight a 2/2. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Another prophecy. Man, they just know the future constantly. I like it. I like it. Scrying 2 to the bottom is really good for us. Okay. Of all the things that they were going to Banishing Light, I did not think that that was going to be it. Okay, well that doesn't really affect our plans. I don't think I can block, but I definitely need to do this. Bam. Now we're going down to 6 life. It's okay. 5. We have 7 mana, 8 mana. If I do this, 1, 2, 3. Oh, should I do this first? What do we have over here? Okay, yeah. Well. Alright, tell you what, let's do this first. Okay, well. I was gonna say if we draw into a Terror of the Peaks, we'll be able to play it. And that's why I think we go that route, but hey, we get a Terror of the Peaks anyways, a little TOP action. Let's hope we can keep it on the board. I've seen that the opponent's really good at removing my stuff. Or bouncing it, I guess. That what was it? Banish into the what? Where the hell did it go? Did they exile their own graveyard? Oh no, the Midnight Clock returned it to their right. Okay. Well, I don't remember what it was, but we need some like artifact or enchantment, huh? All right, we're just gonna call this a GG. They got a lot of birds and shit. It's good. It's good. I had fun. Go to jail. It was a GG.